Earlier today, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi made bombshell comments about the stimulus package that even caught her own party off guard. Democrats continue to work through the next stimulus package while remaining optimistic that in the end, the American people will be happy. Some worry President Biden is becoming too focused on his legacy and green energy and not enough on the American people. A vote on federal voting fails to pass in the Senate. All this in today's video and much, much more. Hello and welcome to today's October 21st Daily News Report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. It's good to be with you again. On this channel, I keep you updated on what's going on in Washington, D.C., this next stimulus package, the U.S. economy, money, investing, and much, much more. All right, now don't forget to go get your name entered to be one of the winners of the $10,000 that Casey and I are giving away to our subscribers here on YouTube as a way of saying thank you and also getting a little extra money into your pockets right now. I'll make sure to leave a link below. By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it. It takes hours and hours of research, but I just love bringing you guys the news. All right, now, there were some rumors going around yesterday in Washington, D.C. that Senator Joe Manchin had outlined a plan and was considering switching from the Democrat Party to the Republican Party because of the drama related to the stimulus package and the price tag. However, Senator Manchin said he loves his party and his country, and that this was a strategic hit piece used to put pressure on him to conform to the Biden agenda. Now, yesterday, 5 members of Senator Kirsten Sinema's veteran advisory team resigned because they say her unwillingness to fully embrace the Biden agenda and spend $3.5 trillion. This is what they had to say. You have become one of the principal obstacles to progress, answering to big donors rather than our own people. We shouldn't have to buy representation from you, and your failure to stand by your people and see their urgent needs is alarming. Sinema said these hard conversations and making tough decisions is part of being a senator. She said everyone acts like she is fully opposed to the bill, but she said that she has been clear on the price tag for months now, so stop being shocked. She also said that she has had many private conversations with President Biden and Senator Chuck Schumer. So Democrats are getting after Manchin and Sinema more and more because of their unwillingness to embrace Biden's agenda items. Now, between you and me, I believe Senator Sinema will probably be primaried next year, meaning that they aren't kicking her out of the party, but that they will withhold federal funding from the Democrat National Convention to help her run for office again. Now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi dropped a major bombshell on her party this morning, and it's got several of them scratching their heads. In an interview, Pelosi said, "There is great urgency to get the stimulus package on President Biden's desk." She said, "We have the upcoming climate summit, and this has gone on for far too long." Now, I like how Pelosi pretends like she didn't contribute to the drawn-out time frame, but that's a different video. So here's what Pelosi had to say. She said that she is completely willing to drop the long-term extension of the child tax credit monthly checks for kids, and she is totally willing to drop the higher corporate tax increase. So let me unpack what this means. In order to get the Biden agenda passed, Pelosi says she's willing to drop one of the very few things the American people consider a success from Biden, right? These monthly checks to parents to help offset the rising cost of raising kids, right? She says she's completely willing to drop that long-term focus on that. And then second, the pay for, right? This massive bill that they've been presenting to us for like 8 months now, the whole way to pay for this was to increase taxes on big businesses. And now she says she's completely willing to drop it in order to get this bill on the desk. So you're willing to drop the one thing people consider a success from Biden and the mechanism that pays for this bill. So is this really just a giant climate bill that will be paid for by going into more debt? Or is this genuinely a family-focused stimulus package meant to beef up social safety net programs, and it's supposed to be paid for by increasing taxes on the wealthy and on big businesses? So her comments have members of her own party scratching their head. And honestly, as someone who's been covering this for about 18 months now, I've got to admit, I read that and was like, what is she saying? This is crazy, right? So anyway, she said it breaks her heart to have to cut what she said should be called Biden's tax credit checks, but things could potentially be cut, and she sees it as an option. Now, Senator Ron Wyden said he knows Democrats are under some pressure, but let's stick to our plan and get this bill paid for. So he's basically saying, let's not drop everything and let's pay for it by taxing the corporations the way we said that we would. It's almost like this climate summit deadline of November 1st has become more important than the people this bill is supposed to help, right? Like, do this right. Get the help to the people. But more and more, it seems like this deadline for this climate summit over in Europe has taken the stage. It's upstaged the American people. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you caught off guard by what Pelosi said? Let me know. I personally was caught off guard. I was not expecting to read that this morning. All right, now a Washington Post columnist and political expert by the name of Henry Olson said the biggest problem he sees with Biden's presidency and passing the stimulus bill is Biden let progressives put so many big ideas into one bill, he's messed up his chances of selling it to the American people, who are mostly moderate and conservative. He said Biden was elected for being moderate, but has been governing like he's a progressive, and it seems to be confusing his base. Now, former press secretary for Bernie Sanders, Brianna Joy Gray, I hope I said that right, said Biden is about to make a big political mistake. She said if he cuts the programs he promised to strengthen for the poor and for the middle class and for the Black community, his presidency will not recover and he will lose credibility. So basically, she said, chopping the programs that help the most vulnerable of our country will be the legacy and the action that kills his presidency. So I don't know what political side she's on. I just know she's a big political analyst. And she said, if he goes through with this, he's making a huge mistake, right? His focus is in the wrong place, according to her. Now, I don't know that she's fully wrong. President Biden has made a lot of promises that he still needs to make good on. And I'm not going to take time to list them. You guys know what they are, right? Because you've been wanting him to fulfill those. But as of right now, they haven't officially chopped anything. But it does make me nervous to see some of the items that they are discussing be removed or placed on the chopping block. However, Representative Ami Bera and Debbie Dingell, who met with President Biden this week, said things are actually heading in a good direction. They are confident President Biden's agenda will still pass, and they say the American people in the end are going to be very happy. So I hope that's true. I hope they're not just blowing sunshine at us. But that was in the news today. Now, to outsiders, they say, this looks like a mess and lots being removed, but all Biden is doing is finding the right balance to get 50 votes in the Senate and 219 votes in the House of Representatives. Representative Pramila Jayapal also said things are heading in the right direction, so she's optimistic. Representative Hakeem Jeffries of New York said Biden will get exactly what he needs to achieve his legacy-defining victory. Now, personally, I'm more concerned about the most vulnerable people getting help during these difficult times and these high prices we're all living through. So I'm not as concerned about Biden's legacy-defining victory, but then again, I'm not a politician. All right, now yesterday the Senate voted on a voting reform bill for the second time. It again failed to get 60 votes in order to pass. It got 49 yeses and 51 no's. So it was mostly down party lines, but it looks like one Democrat did vote with Republicans against the bill. So that did not pass in the Senate. The bill was seeking to make elections on a federal level run by the federal government versus at a state level. It also sought to make changes around voter ID, early voting, and mail-in voting. So again, it did not pass in the Senate. Now, when it comes to voting, each party these days seems to try to convince the public that the other side is cheating or racist or trying to influence the election or the people. So I'll let you make up your own decision on what's going on in voting, but that was in the news that voting bill did not pass in the Senate. Now, the last 2 days, the stock market has been on a positive run with nearly every stock growing positively. However, today, about half the stock market pulled back and saw a drop in stock values. The market seems to be reacting to the potential debt bubble crisis over in China. It's also positively reacting to the Fed not raising rates. This is earnings season, and many companies are posting record profits. Now, sadly, politicians base the health of our country on the health of the stock market. And I think it's a very poor predictor for the health of the middle class and low income families. But again, I'm not a politician, but this is what they use. Trump used this, Biden used this, Obama used this. If the stock market's doing well, they say the country must be doing well. But I don't think it's the best indicator for how lower income families or middle class families are doing. And that needs to be addressed. But again, I'm not a politician. All right, now it was announced that President Biden will be meeting with the Pope on the 29th next week. Biden is a Catholic, so this seems to be something that he's looking forward to. Speaker Pelosi spent the day with the Pope last week, so getting a lot of Pope time over in Europe. Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. There's a lot up in the air. A lot of things being threatened to be chopped, others threatened to be, made bigger. So lots going on, and I'll be here to walk you through all of it, right? Washington, D.C. just continues to be a giant mess 24 hours a day, right? But I'll be here to let you know the good, the bad, and the ugly of what is going on. They are making progress, but they're starting to say some crazy stuff that I'm not sure I fully understand. But I'll be here to let you know what's going on, what programs make the cut, which ones don't make the cut, which ones get strengthened, which ones get weakened. Now, before you go, make sure to get your name in to be one of the winners of the $10,000 that Casey and I are giving away. It's our way of being helpful and saying thank you to our YouTube subscribers. One of you is going to win $5,000 and 10 of you are going to win $500. So 11 winners in total. And we're excited to give that money away. Now, before you go, I want to remind you that you are amazing. Never, never, never link your self-worth to the government or government policies. Hey, I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.